Standing at this field presenting our nation's colors this evening is the color guard from Texas 20,173rd Air Force Junior ROTC High School. Commanding and carrying the American flag, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Cheyenne Gold. Carrying the Texas flag, Cadet First Lieutenant Joshua Martinez. The American Guard, Cadet Second Lieutenant Riley Cortez, the Texas Guard, Cadet Senior Master Sergeant Jason Smith. At this time, we ask you to please rise and remove your hats to honor America and the men and women serving in our armed forces around the world as we play our national anthem.
Will be on its way. Standing at about the 10-yard line is Sebastian Diaz. Good field that. Go to midfield. Now cuts upfield at the near hash mark. And will fall forward to about the 15-yard line. We want to welcome all of you who are joining us on the Eagle Pass ISD YouTube channel. My partner Morris and I doing double duty tonight along with KINL 92.7. It's a pleasure to be here with you this evening on a cold, blustery, drizzly evening here at Dub Ferris Stadium in San Antonio. The Eagles are ready with the ball on the near hash mark. Andres Garcia will get to work from the 16-yard line. The snap there and the handoff will go to Emilio Mendoza, who will get forward progress to the 17, a gain of a yard.
Gain of a yard. The Eagles started at the 16-yard line after they returned the kickoff, one that was fielded at up inside the 10-yard line. And like you mentioned, it's now 2nd and 9, Ruben.
Garcia from the shotgun out from the 17-yard line. Ball on the near hash mark. Eagles going toward the north end zone, right to left on your radio dial. That ball just out of the reach of the intended receiver, Sebastian Velasquez. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. This is the fast-moving Harlan defense. The coaches talked to us about that this week.
Move fast. That was number 0, Cody Brown, defensively there, as the ball was slightly overthrown by Andres Garcia.
The wind is swirling around. Right now it's going against the Eagles in the face of the Eagle offense. 3rd and 9. Diaz in motion. Andy Garcia will roll right, look to keep it himself, gets past one defender and then throws it out of bounds on the opposing sideline, or on the far sideline. And that will bring up a 4th and 9 for the Eagles, who will be punting into the wind here early on in the football game.
Garcia rolled out to the right side, heading to the far side of the field, and the Harlan pursuit got to him quick, and as he's about to go down, he threw it out of bounds to avoid the loss.
And so Willie Frausto from inside his zone 5 will be punting off. It looks to be number 3, Kalen Gribbett-Schultz, waiting for the punt at about midfield. Frausto will get a good punt off into the wind. It'll be fielded at the 45. That's number 7, Javori Graham, and Graham brings it all the way down here. And inside the 20, that is number 3, Kalen Gribbett-Schultz. And Schultz is going to give the Harlan Hawks good field position at near the 15-yard line at the 16.
A really high punt that got caught in the wind, and he took it at the Eagle 45, came to the near sideline and got all the way out to the 16-yard line.
And so the Harlan offense, a high-scoring offense, averaging 41 points a game this season, are the Harlan Hawks. They'll start from the near hash mark on the 16-yard line. There's a man in motion. The handoff goes to the running back, Graham. Graham cuts up the middle of the formation, and he'll get about 3 yards on that carry inside the 15 now to the 13.
Initial contact made there by Tristan Gonzalez, number 3 for the Eagle Pass Eagle.
An Eagle defense in a tough position early on here in this ball game. A drive that starts for Harlan in the red zone. 2nd and 7 now. Man in motion again into the backfield from the shotgun. The handoff is to Jordan Grady. And Grady trying to turn the corner on the other side, but that Eagle defense is able to string him out. He'll get to the 12 and no further, again of only a yard on that play.
Really nice play by number 23 of the Eagles. That was Adrian Rodriguez. They strung him out, and he was in hot pursuit and made the tackle.
3rd and 5 now for Harlan from the far hash mark. A 3rd and 6 from the 12. The Eagle defense looking to hold on 3rd down, 9:48 in the first quarter. Noah Ferris is the Harlan quarterback, thrown for a bunch of yards and a bunch of touchdowns this season. The snap to Ferris, looking right, lets the slant go, and it's incomplete. Too hot to handle for the intended receiver, Jordan Grady. And we'll see on a 4th and 6 from the 12th what the Harlan offense decides to do. Looks like the field goal kicking team is coming on.
Field goal team going out, and that pass on the slant thrown behind the receiver, and it went incomplete.
And this will end up being about a 29-yard field goal. We're going to put this down at the 19. The quarterback, Ferris, is the holder from the far hash mark with the wind at his back. High snap. The kick, though, is up and on its way, and it is good. 9:25 left in the first quarter. Harlan has struck first. 3-0 is the score.
You know, Ruben,
Back with the action now, and that kickoff will be downed by Sebastian Diaz. Eagles are going to start now at the 25-yard line. And Morris, not bad for a drive that started for Harlan inside the red zone, only giving up 3 points. Pretty good for that Eagle defense.
The 16-yard line, deep in their territory for the first Harlan possession, and only give up 3 points. So here comes the Eagle offense.
Man in motion. Garcia looks right. The pass caught by Pepe Hernandez at the 25, and they're going to say his knee was down as he went down to catch that ball. So they're going to mark him right there at the 25.
And it's too bad he went down on one knee to try to make that catch, because he had the defense overran him, and he could have got a lot of yardage down the far sideline.
It'll be a 2nd and a long 10 for the Eagles now from the 25. Garcia into shotgun with 2 men on either side of the formation, moving right to left. Garcia rears back, lets a pass go. He's got a man open there. Pepe Hernandez with the catch at the 39-yard line, and he will go in for the touchdown. A huge 75-yard strike from Andres Garcia to Pepe Hernandez, and the Eagles are on the board 6-3.
Let me tell you something, Ruben. Andres Garcia had defenders hanging all over him as he let that ball fly, and it shows you the strength of his arm, because Pepe Hernandez was step to step with the defender, and then when he saw the pass was in front of him, he sped up and put the speed on and caught up with the pass.
Lázaro Frausto will come on for the point after attempt. We talked about it earlier. The Eagles have the wind in their face, and what a pass from Andy Garcia to Pepe Hernandez. Here's Frausto for the point after. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Eagles have a 7-3 lead with 8:37. Those of you listening on KINL 92.7, we're going to take it back to the station for a quick break. We'll be right back. That's fine. So go ahead. You count us down when you're ready. Kickoff is on its way. It's a short one. It's going to be fair caught at the 26-yard line on the sideline closest to the Harlan Hawks. Kalen Gerbich-Schultz, the junior wide receiver, with that catch. And Morris, another opportunity now for the Eagle defense to step up, give that offense a little breather.
Most definitely, one of the things that we need to do is keep the football away from the Harlan offense. Here comes the play.
Ferris takes a shotgun. It's a quarterback keeper trying the left side of the line. And the Eagle defense is on him quickly. Not much of a gain there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
We had Diego Villarreal, number 42, with really good penetration. Flushed him out of the pocket to the left side as he went over there, and we were able to bring him down.
On a 2nd and 9 now, Ferris into shotgun with 3 receivers here to the near side. They'll take the snap. Now they're going to look over to the sideline for the offensive adjustment. Now they'll come back. 6 seconds left on the play clock. There's the snap. Coming to this side, and the pass is wide of the intended receiver, Peyton Matthews, and incomplete. And the Eagle defense now has this Harlan offense on a 3rd and 10.
Notice what Harlan is doing. They line up quickly, and he'll bark out a few signals try to get a hard cadence and draw the Eagles off sides. And then they'll come and look for the play over at the sideline before they go back into their offensive setup.
And so now on a 3rd and 10, Ferris is going to move his running back in motion, drops back to pass, looking right, now comes back to the middle, setting up a screen. It's caught there, and good enough for a first down all the way to the 39-yard line for Peyton Matthews. A well-set-up screen there for the Hawks.
A well-set-up screen, but a dangerous screen. He caught that in a lot of traffic, and then was able to, here they come, very quickly up to the line of scrimmage.
There's the snap. Quickly Ferris to this side again for Matthews, and Matthews is quickly surrounded by the Eagle defense to the 40-yard line. A gain of only a couple of yards on that play. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Hawks.
Quick pass over here to the right flat, number 9 for the Eagles there to make Christian Demasi to make the initial contact.
2nd and 8 with 7:04 left in the first quarter. Ferris drops back, looking downfield, now looks left. He's got a man wide open. That's Matthews at the 40-yard line, but the Eagle defense converges on him quickly. Armando Leckler in among those tacklers, so Devante Monsivais, and he's going to be about 2 yards shy of a first down at the 47.
They gave him a lot of cushion on the far side, but quickly came up to make the tackle as soon as he caught the football. And this is a 3rd and short, and crunch time here for the Eagle defense. A stop here on 3rd down and short would be just fantastic.
6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Eagles have a 7-3 lead. And a 3rd and 2 for Harlan. Quick pass caught for a first down in Eagle territory now on the far side of the field. That looks to be Jordan Grady, the sophomore wide receiver, with a catch. And it's a fresh set of downs for Harlan now in Eagle territory at the 45.
6:16 left here in the first quarter. A 7-3 Eagle Pass lead.
Ball on the far hash mark. Here comes Harlan to the line with 2 receivers to the near side, 1 split out wide left to the top of the formation. The snap, this time they'll keep it on the ground to Graham, and he busts through the Eagle defense and is still on his feet. Still on his feet as he reaches the 20-yard line. Javori Graham, we haven't seen much of him from the backfield, but he caught the Eagle defense, I think, a little bit off guard there. First down to the 22.
He hit the hole really quick, and he knifed through there, and then headed to the far side of the field. They finally brought him down at the Eagle 22.
1st and 10 for Harlan from there with 5:44 left in the first quarter. Eagle defense trying to hold up against the Hawks offense. Graham again with the carry, weaving his way through the Eagle defense, and he'll get to the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 on the first down carry will make it a 2nd and 5 now as the Hawks come quickly to the line. Ferris waiting for the snap. Again, the handoff to Graham. Again comes to this side. He's going to have to be stopped. Good job on a one-and-one tackle there by Walker Finlayson of bringing him down at the 12, but it is a first down for the Hawks.
On the play before, Gunnar Caballero did a really good job in making the tackle, but the Hawks now inside the Eagle 15 at the 12-yard line and threatening.
Under 5 minutes left in the first quarter, 4:50 left. Eagles with a 7-3 lead, and the Hawks threatening here the first down at the 12. Man in motion for Ferris. He's going to go in the backfield. The handoff will be to Jordan Grady, who ended up in the backfield. Good job on the far side of the field by Armando Leckler of bringing Grady down after a gain of only 2 yards to the 10.
Ruben, what a fine open field tackle by Armando Leckler as he was going to the far side of the field. Did not let him cut the corner and head toward the end zone. A great open field tackle.
That makes it a 2nd and 8 now for Harlan. Empty backfield. Ferris is back there by himself. 4 receivers, 3 stacked up here on the near side. He's looking to the left side, far corner of the end zone. Nothing doing there. Incomplete pass overthrown for Peyton Matthews.
That's one of those touch passes where you let it go even before your receiver looks back. But he overthrew it and he was out of the end zone over in the far corner.
That's going to make it now a 3rd and 8. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive for Harlan, a drive that started at their own 26-yard line. Now they've got a 3rd and 8 at the Eagle 10. They can still get a first down at the 2-yard line. Again, Ferris by himself in the backfield. 3 receivers here to the near side. 2 over to the left side of the formation. Here comes the blitz. Ferris lets it go, and it's incomplete in the middle of the end zone, intended for Tayson Ford, or Tavion Ford, and Ford just had that go through his hands.
It is. It was a little high, but nonetheless, it did go through his hands. And here's a 4th down, and it looks like here comes the field goal team for the Hawks.
They'll bring on number 19, Carlos Cartagena, the freshman kicker. This time with a 26-yard field goal attempt from the far hash mark. He's got the wind at his back. The Hawks looking to close the Eagle lead. Again, a wide snap, but the hold is down and good. 3 more points for the Hawks makes the score 7-6 in favor of the Eagles with 3:54 left in the first quarter. We're going to take it back to KINL, and we'll be right back. Left in the first quarter. The Eagles have a 7-6 lead over the Hawks after holding Harlan to 2 field goals. That kick, because of the wind, will go through the back of the end zone, and the Eagles again will take over here at the 25-yard line.
No, Ruben, the Eagles going to their strength, which is Andres Garcia's versatility to pass the football to not one but several really good Eagle receivers.
The last drive for the Eagles, a 2-play, 75-yard drive that ended in that huge touchdown for Pepe Hernandez. Here come the Eagles again from the 25. Garcia in the shotgun with 2 receivers on either side of the formation, a 3-man front for Harlan. Quick pass to the far side. It's caught there by Pepe Hernandez, and he's going to this time get caught by the Harlan defense for no gain. Right back to the 25, and this drive started much like the previous one.
Andres Garcia very quickly throws that ball out there, and at that time the Harlan defensive backs were right there to make the tackle.
Ball on the far hash mark. Garcia in the shotgun. This time has 3 receivers here to the near side of the field. They'll look over to the far side for the adjustment from offensive coordinator Javier Cardenas. Garcia will call out the new play and now awaits the snap. There it is. Play fakes, comes to this side, caught by Sebastian Diaz at the 30, gets past 2 defenders at the 35, at the 40, still on his feet at the 45, midfield, and finally brought down in Harlan territory at the 47-yard line.
What a fine job done there by our own number 11, Sebastian Diaz, who got a lot of yardage after the catch, didn't he?
Absolutely did. Made 2 men miss. Those yards after catch are important. Here's Garcia looking right this time. He's got to be careful. That pass a little too high for Pepe Hernandez. Good coverage in the area there.
We had that one. It was lucky for us that it was a little high because the defender could have just very easily cut in front of that. He had a lot of field on that side, and he needed a lot of arm strength to get that ball there.
On the incompletion, now it'll be a 2nd and 10 for the Eagles from the Harlan 47-yard line. Ball is on the near hash mark. We've got 2:45 left. Clock is stopped because of the incompletion. Eagles holding on to a 7-6 lead in a fast-moving first quarter. Garcia in the shotgun with 2 receivers on either side of the formation. Snap is on its way. Garcia rolls right, looking for a man open. Looking for Emilio Mendoza in the right flat. That pass a little too hot for him. Incomplete, brings up a 3rd and 10.
Overthrew him a little bit there as he was rolling out to the right side, which is one of the things that they're doing with Andres Garcia. They're putting him on the move because of the Harlan penetration.
Absolutely. He's getting the ball out quickly and rolling out to either side of the formation, trying to get that pocket move. 2:41 left in the first. 3rd and 10. Important 3rd down for the Eagles. There he goes rolling right. Is Garcia. Still looking downfield, and he's going to get caught and sacked at the 46-yard line back in Eagle territory.
This time Garcia could not evade the rush as he was rolling out, trying to cut the corner. Kept looking downfield and really didn't feel safe throwing the football with the coverage he was seeing.
The coaches talked to us this week about the speed of this Harlan defense, and we're seeing it on display now. Willie Frausto will be on to punt into the stiff breeze. Again, Kalen Gerbich-Schultz waiting inside his own 20-yard line for the punt. A good one by Willie, fielded at the 19 by Gerbich-Schultz, comes all the way here to the near side. He's at the 35, still on his feet, and finally will be brought down as he crosses the 35 to the 37-yard line here near the near sideline. Number 34 for the Eagles, Devante Monsivais on the kick coverage.
What a really fine punt into this very, very stiff wind. Very good job by Frausto. And the punt coverage was also very good for the Eagles as the Harlan Hawks start this offensive series from their own 37.
From the near hash mark, go the Hawks. Here's the snap. The handoff is to get that number 40 out of the backfield, number 12, but he's still on his feet, and he's headed towards the end zone. One man to beat, and all the way into the end zone goes Tavion Ford.
Ruben, he came to the near side of the field and did manage to cut the corner. Then he cut inside, headed towards the middle of the field, and he demonstrated a lot of speed in outrunning us to the end zone.
A one-play, 54-yard touchdown drive. A 64-yard touchdown drive. And into the end zone goes Tavion Ford. And the Hawks now have a 12-7 lead. The point after attempt by Cartagena is up and good. And that'll make the score now with a minute 36 left. Harlan 13, Eagles 7. We'll take it back to the station and be right back. The kickoff from Cartagena, it will go into the end zone, aided by that swirling wind. And again, the Eagles will start at their own 25.
1:36 left here in the first quarter. The Eagles kind of hoping that this quarter will end here rather quickly so they can change sides of the field and get that really, really stiff wind to their back.
That will be a help in the second quarter once we switch side. The Eagles are going towards the southern end zone. Ball is on the near hash mark, right at the 25-yard line. Andres Garcia will be in the shotgun with two receivers on either side. Actually, three receivers on the far side of the formation. No one in the backfield with Andres. Here's Velasquez in motion to the far side of the field. Garcia looks to this side, caught by Sebastian Diaz, looking for some room. And he'll get about 3 yards to the 28.
You know, Ruben, the Eagles are going to continue to work those sideline passes, those short passes and the slants, knowing that with that they can probably set up to go long like they did on their first touchdown to Pepe Hernandez.
Looking to pull in that defense a little bit and hopefully able to go over the top, as you mentioned, for that 75-yard strike to Pepe Hernandez. Ball in the near hash mark. Garcia from the shotgun takes the snap, rolls right. Here comes the blitz. He's got to evade it, lets the pass go, and it's caught at the 31 by Pepe Hernandez. Still on his feet. He's going to be brought down about a yard shy of a first down. Andres Garcia in the grasp, so to speak, able to just muscle that ball through to Pepe Hernandez.
We had the blitz from the right side, and they had Andres Garcia all wrapped up. That shows you the strength as he was still able to throw that. And what a fine job by Pepe Hernandez coming to the football.
Coming back to the ball, giving Andres Garcia a target to find. 3rd and 1 now from the 34-yard line with 25 seconds left. in the first quarter. Garcia from the shotgun will take the snap, keeps it himself, looking for room. He's got the first down and more, still on his feet as he gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line, and an Eagle first down.
Garcia faked the handoff, went over the left side of the line. He had one man to beat, really, and then he would have been off to the races.
He had Green in front of him if he had beat that one final Harlan defender. 11 seconds left. Clock stops as they move the chains. That might have been the last play of the first quarter. We'll see if the Eagles try to get one more snap off before the end. They will not. We will come to the end of the first quarter, quickly switch sides of the field. With the score, Harlan 13, Eagles 7. We're going to stay right here because now, Morris, as we switch sides of the field, the Eagles will have that strong wind at their back, moving now towards the south end.
As we look over that first quarter, pretty much the game plan that the Eagles talked about in the prediction show. They are staying with their strengths. They know what the strengths are of the Hawk defense, and I'm sure they've studied it well as to what needs to be done so that they can continue to get first downs.
Say hello to everyone back home in Eagle Pass on a windy, rainy evening here in San Antonio with Dub Ferris here on 1604. I'll say hello to Constable Mario Hernandez and his daughters. They're watching the game back home in Eagle Pass. And again, Morris, you and I kind of on loan tonight to KNL 92.7 and to our friends here at the Eagle Pass ISD. We want to thank them for having us on their broadcast as well. Start of the second quarter now. Eagles trail 13-7, but they are on the move. A first down from the 46-yard line. Garcia waits the snap, looks left, now looks downfield, and that pass is just out of the reach of Sebastian Diaz, who was streaking down the far sideline, and incomplete.
He was shadowed by the Harlan defender, but again, it shows you the arm strength of Andres Garcia, and now he's got the wind to his back.
Trying to go all the way to the other side of the field with that pass just out of the reach of his receiver. 2nd and 10 now from the 46, ball on the near hash mark. And the snap, pass this way, caught by Pepe Hernandez, and then he's quickly pushed out of bounds at the 45. Again, just a yard shy. Well, they'll actually mark him down at the near official was marking him down at the 48, but the far official had him down at the 45. That's where they'll mark him. That's a yard shy of the first down.
Near sideline, Pepe Hernandez, he climbed the ladder to get that one and bring it down and then tried to turn upfield.
3rd and 1. The Eagles looking to convert on another 3rd and 1. In this drive, Garcia will be in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the far side. One split out wide right, that's Pepe Hernandez. Quick pass, caught by Sebastian Diaz at the 41, and he's got room still on his feet and spun out of bounds over on the far sideline at the 35-yard line, but it's good enough for an Eagle first down in Harlan territory.
Eagles continue with this really good game plan. They're keeping those passes crisp with a good arm strength that Garcia has, and I'm sure that once they get him to bite and reduce the cushion, then they're going to try to work it long.
Ball on the far hash mark, 1st and 10. Garcia from the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, looks right. He's got Sebastian Diaz in the area, just a bit out of his reach and too tall for him.
Number 1 was there. That was Dwayne Wingfield, step for step. As we now have a 2nd down from the Harlan 35.
The Eagles are airing it out in this game, depending their biggest strength, those wide receivers and the arm of Andres Garcia. 11:32 left in the first half. Eagles trail 13-7, but in Harlan territory now with a 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line. Garcia in the shotgun, puts Willie Frausto in motion. Frausto will go all the way to the top of the formation, and now we're going to have a timeout called on the field by the Eagles. That is their first of the first half. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Eagles have used their first timeout of the first half, and as we come back, the ball will be on the far hash mark at the 35-yard line. A 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. 3 receivers to the short side of the field. Juan Andres Garcia's left, and Pepe Hernandez split out wide right here nearest to us. We'll put Willie Frausto in motion to this side now. The handoff is to Emilio Mendoza. He'll get held up at the line of scrimmage to 35, and now it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Eagles.
A lot of motion for the Eagles there, trying to go right up the middle, and for no gain here. 11-14 and counting here in the second quarter with a 13-7 Harlan leading the Eagles.
The Eagles have converted 2 third downs on this drive. This one is a little longer. 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz. Garcia steps in. He's got Pepe Hernandez, and the pass is just high for Pepe down here at about the 15-yard line. And on a 4th and 10, the Eagle punting team will come on, and we'll see if Willie Frausto, with the wind at his back now, can pin this Harlan offense deep.
Well, Willie's going to be looking for the coffin corner, as they call it, on either side of this field, and keep the ball out of the end zone.
10:53 left in the first half. Clock stops on that incompletion. Willie Frausto will await this snap and try to pin Harlan deep in their own territory. Kick is on its way, and it will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Smart move over on the far side by Kalen Gerbich Schultz to let that roll by and go into the end zone. Now Harlan will start at their 20.
You know, Ruben, football takes crazy bounces. That ball hit about 5 yards in bounce on the opposite side of the field at the 10-yard line, but instead of bouncing towards the sideline, it bounced into the end zone.
Bounces forward, and Harlan now with that touchback will start at the 20. A quick strike drive last time on the handoff to Tavion Ford. Ferris from the shotgun takes the snap. Flag on the play down here. They let the play continue.
So that may be on us.
Might be an offside there. The handoff was to Jivery Graham. Graham was stopped by the Eagle defense at the 23, but we're waiting on the call. It's a false start against Harlan. It'll move them back 5 yards, and it will be a 1st and 15 now from the 15-yard.
Very unusual that they let a play continue right on a false start, but they did that time. Now the ball back at the 50, and most of the football back at the 15. A special hello to Poncho Nevares, and to his family. We know he's listening, and to toda la familia de Club Venados de Piedra Negra.
I say hello to all of them. 10:21 left in the first half. Here's Graham with the carry. He's got room on the far side. He's finally brought down as he nears the 25, a gain of 10 yards on the carry for Jivery Graham.
Handoff went to the right side of the line, broke through the line, finally brought down at the 26-yard line, and this is a 2nd down.
2nd and 4 from the far hash mark. Ferris waiting for the snap. Take that, looking downfield, comes down here to the left flat for Graham. Graham gets past one man and across the 30. That's good enough for a Harlan first down. Down at the 32-yard line, brought down there by number 24, Christian Gonzalez.
He was able to turn upfield and get just enough yardage to get the first down. The football now sitting at the Harlan 31-yard line.
Ball will be on the near hash mark. Graham's going to come off the field. That means Tavion Ford is going to be in the backfield. The Eagle defense has to be careful for him. He scored that touchdown on the last Harlan possession. 9:08 left in the first half. Here's Ferris waiting for the snap. Takes it, drops it back, looking downfield. The Eagle defense surrounds him. They're going to sack him. Back here at the 28. A good job of swarming by that Eagle defense and bringing him down.
Two things happened on that play. He had to step up in the pocket because we had extremely good coverage down. And the Eagle defender that had overrun the play came back from behind to make the tackle.
A loss of 4 on that sack puts the ball back here at the 28-yard line, 8:34 and counting. Harlan did win the toss pregame and elected to defer, so they'll get the ball back first in the second half. The Eagle defense looking to stop them about midway through the second quarter here. Ferris from the shotgun on a 2nd and 13. Takes the snap, looks right. Here comes the Eagle defense. Has to step up now. Lets the pass go, and it's caught by Gerbich Schultz at midfield and still going. He's going to have room to run at the 20-10 and all the way into the end zone for the Harlan touchdown. Kalen Gerbich Schultz with the catch. And 6 more points for Harlan makes it 19-7.
What a fine pass, though. You got to give credit to him. He hit him right step by step, and then he was able to cut toward the middle of the field and got past 2 of our defenders and then turned on the speed.
That score comes with 8:01 in the second quarter. Cartagena now on for the point after attempt. The kick is up and good. 8:01 left in the first half. Harlan has a 20-7 lead over the Eagles. We're going to take a quick break and be right back. Christopher Deck will kick off, and that will be fair caught at the 32-yard line by Willie Frausto on the far side of the field. And now the 20-7 lead for Harlan. The Eagle offense really has to kick into gear here with 8:01 left in the second quarter.
The wind got a hold of that kickoff, and Willie Frausto over there very, very cool as he signals for the fair catch and makes the fair catch at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, Garcia in the shotgun with the ball over the far hash mark. Eagles now moving from left to right towards the south end zone. 3 receivers here to the near side. There goes Pepe Hernandez in motion. That's where Andres Garcia is looking. He's got Willie Frausto in the area and just overthrown. Good coverage there, step for step with Willie Frausto was Devon Hernandez.
One thing we have to point out is how good the coverage is. This defensive secondary for Harlan is staying with our receivers step by step and staying away from the interference call.
That's right. Not too much hand play there. 7:54 left in the second quarter. First half here, the Eagles trying to claw back from a 20-7 deficit. 2nd and 10. The handoff is to Mendoza. Comes wide here. He's at the 35. Now heads upfield. Has to hold on to that ball. And does. And then gets pushed out of bounds at the 41-yard line. No call from the officials. It was a very close call, but it should be enough for an Eagle first down at the 42.
You know, I have to disagree with that. I have to disagree that there's no flag on that play. He was clearly out of bounds. He had stopped, was standing up when that last defender came up and just really laid it on him. And that had to have been flagged.
Good 11-yard run for Emilio Mendoza. 7.5 minutes left in the first half. The Eagles are on the move. 1st and 10 from the 42. A keeper by Andres Garcia. He's going to be brought down for a loss of a yard back to the 41.
They did fake the inside handoff to number 14, Wilfredo Frausto, and then Garcia tried to go to the middle of the line, but that hole closed up really quick.
That speedy defense. It's only a 3-man line for Harlan. Only 3 defensive linemen, but they get to the ball quickly.
Well, they stopped the gaps really quick.
2nd and 11 for the Eagles now. Garcia backs the pass, lets the pass go, and it is over the head of his intended receiver, Sebastian Velasquez. Clock stops on the incompletion with 6:43 in the first half, and now the Eagles face a 3rd and 11.
One thing I'm sure they're going to talk about when they go in at halftime is, that pass was a little high, but nonetheless, the coverage by the Harlan defensive back is really, really tight, and I'm sure that there's ways we can create a little bit of contact to draw the flag.
A little bit more pushing, or you're right, contact for a PI call. Garcia, quick pass, caught by Pepe Hernandez, stays in bounds. Goes out of bounds, but it's got enough for a first down now in Harlan territory to the 44.
Pepe Hernandez caught that football as the defender flew by him, and he turned and he was trying so hard to tiptoe that line, wasn't he?
He was. He made sure he got a first down, though, before trying to get downfield, and he gets that first down for the Eagles. Now ball at the near hash mark at the 44. Here comes Willie Frausto in motion to the far side of the field. Quick pass, caught at the 40 on a quick slant by Sebastian Diaz, and just to your point, Morris, right on him is a Harlan defender after a gain of 4 yards.
I'll tell you what, our receiver was wearing that defender for a jersey there, wasn't he, huh?
He was all over him.
He was all over him, and but he made the catch.
For a gain of 4 yards, it's the 2nd and 6 now coming up for the Eagles from the 40-yard line as the clock ticks down here in the first half. 6:06 showing on the game clock. Garcia from the shotgun. There's 2 receivers here to the near side and 2 over to the far side of the field. We'll put Willie Frausto in motion again to the far side of the field. The handoff is to Willie, who gets north and south. Now bounces outside. He puts his head down as he nears the first down marker over on the far side of the field. He'll get inside the 35 to the 34, and that should be good enough to move the chains.
What a fine, excellent job of ball handling by Andres Garcia. You know, we saw that play before when he faked the handoff and he kept it, and they stuffed him at the line. Well, this time he did hand it off, but he did such a fine job of selling it that we were able to get outside on the far side of the field and get the first down.
Good vision for Willie Frausto there in getting the first down. Ball's at the 34 now, first down for the Eagles. Mendoza's in the backfield along with Andy Garcia. Here goes Mendoza in motion now to the near side. Garcia takes a snap, looks left, now brings it down, rolling right. He's going to get caught outside, or right at the 45. Number 8, Aiden Menifee with the sack as Garcia rolled into the pressure. The blitz is coming from that side.
You're right. One of the few times that Andy Garcia actually should have stepped up in the pocket, and he tried to come outside, and then that was where the defender was.
Big loss on that sack. It's a 2nd and 21 now for the Eagles. 3 receivers over to the far side. Garcia's in the backfield all by himself. 5:05 left in the first quarter. Garcia with a quick pass to Sebastian Diaz, in and out of his hands. That was actually Willie Frausto down here. The pass a little too hot to handle, and the Eagles now find themselves in a 3rd and 21 with exactly 5 minutes left in the first half.
You can't very well say this is a passing situation because the Eagles have passed extensively here in this football game. So now the only difference here now is that you kind of got to go downfield with your pass to get the first down.
The line to get is the 24 for first down. This ball will be snapped from the 45. Garcia in the shotgun is going to need room and time. We're going to call a false start over on the far side of the field. 5 more yards tacked on to this upcoming play. And it's going to be a 3rd and 26 now for the Eagles from midfield.
That stopped the clock at 4:57 left here before the half. A 20-7 Hawks lead over our Eagles.
Eagle offense now with a tough task in front of them. 3rd and 26 with the wind at their back. Garcia's going to need some time from his offensive line to get this pass downfield. Movement along the line. We'll see if this is another false start or if it's an encroachment on the defense. The officials are going to get together here and try to decide. Still no call from downfield.
Well, we had one official who was facing to start stepping it off against Harlan.
And it looks like the call will be against that. That's a false start against the Eagles. 5 more yards in the opposite direction. Now they're at their own 45, and they're facing the 3rd and 31 from there.
Have to go a long way. The first down marker is at the Harlan 21. But it would be better if we just go long and put it in the end zone.
How about a touchdown, just like the first one we scored? There's a man in motion. The blitz is coming from the outside. Garcia throws left, lets a pass go, and it's incomplete. Intended for the man in motion at number 45, Diego Flores. Nothing doing there, and the clock will stop with 4:18, and the Eagles will punt. Here's number 3, Gervich Schultz, awaiting this punt.
Our punter, number 14, Wilfredo Frausto, will have the wind to his back, and hopefully he can really get some altitude on this punt so we can get under it and down it.
Looking for some distance as Room gets the punt off. It'll hit at the 17 and then roll out of bounds near the 10. They're going to mark that down at the 13-yard line. That is where Harlan will start with 4:08 left here in the first half. And a very important drive now for this Eagle defense. They've got to hold them, not allow them to get any more points before the end of the half.
It would be good if we could get us a 3 and out here and make them punt against this really, really stiff wind. Looks like the rain has stopped here at Ferris Stadium, but nonetheless, that wind is blowing from the north.
Rainy, wet conditions all day long in south central Texas. Here's the handoff again to Ford, and Ford has room on the far side of the field. This is the man who scored the long touchdown for Harlan out of the backfield. This time the Eagle defense is able to push him out of bounds at the 25, but that's good enough for a Harlan first down.
You just joined us. It's the Hawks 20, the Eagles 7. We're just a little over, about almost 3.5 minutes before halftime.
Ball is on the far hash mark. No particular hurry for Harlan here.
The Eagle band sitting across the way, and a very good Eagle pass crowd here.
A lot of Eagle fans have made the trip. A lot of Eagle fans here in San Antonio have come by. Movement on the line. The Eagle defensive line is going to point it out, and they will call that, step it off 5 yards against the Hawks.
About 3 or 4 of our defensive linemen put on the zebra shirt there and were making the call, weren't they?
That's right. They can see the flinches from very up close. They will let the officials know when some pre-snap movement happens. 1st and 15 now from the 20-yard line for Harlan. There goes Ford in motion. Handoff is to him. Trying to find some room. He's going to get stood up and brought down at the 20-yard line. Number 34, Devante Monsivais.
They stood him up at the line of scrimmage, and Devante Monsivais came up and one of those picture-perfect tackles, just like you coach it.
They'll give forward progress for a gain of a yard, so it's a 2nd and 14 now from the 21-yard line. 2:39 left. Harlan has all 3 timeouts left. They don't look like they're inclined to use them here late in the first half. Ferris dropping back to pass. Lets it go. It's incomplete. Skipped in front of the intended receiver. That helps the Eagles because it stops the clock and it brings up a 3rd and 14 now.
The Eagle, defensive front 4 are doing a pretty good job. They're putting a lot of pressure on the Hawks quarterback, and that has to help.
A big 3rd and 14. Now the Eagle defense looking to stop Harlan on a 3rd and long. Ferris takes the snap, takes the handoff, drops back. Down the field goes the pass, and it is intercepted at midfield by the Eagle defense. Who comes out of there with that ball? It's number 24, Christian Gonzalez. And the Eagles will take over from near midfield on the first turnover of the game.
Ruben, we would have liked the ball a little bit farther to the north, but nonetheless, that is a turnover, and we've got the football with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left right before the end of the half.
The Eagles still have 2 timeouts left in this half, looking to get some points on the board before halftime. Garcia from the shotgun. Here comes the pressure, and Garcia, they're going to call that a fumble, picked up smartly by Emilio Mendoza, and he's able to get that to the 44. Still a loss of 3 yards, but it could have been worse, as we could have given the ball right back.
And, Garcia had no chance. They blitzed, came and hit him really hard, and as he was going down, the ball came loose. But our number 6, Emilio Mendoza, was there to pick it up and recover some of that yardage.
They're going to say,
well, they're going to say he was down.
He was sacked back here at the 39-yard line.
No fumble.
So they'll wipe out the pickup by Emilio Mendoza. They'll call this a sack all the way back to the 39, and it's going to make it a 2nd and 18 now for the Eagles.
They're still talking about it, aren't they? All 3 officials there huddled right there next to the football at the Eagle 39-yard line. Like to be a fly down there sitting in on that conversation.
Of course, no replay in high school football, so the officials just have to go by what they saw. And the key was Garcia, was his knee down before that ball came loose, or was it a fumble, or was it maybe a forward pass and an incompletion? They've really got 3 options down there to look at.
But the point being that it's when they really when is the whistle blow is what I believe.
Absolutely. The best thing the Eagles can hope for is an incompletion, because it puts you at a 2nd and 10. They don't take that loss, and I think that's exactly what they're going to say happened. They're going to call it an incomplete pass, and it will be a 2nd and 10 from the 47
Actually,
for the Eagles.
They're putting a 1st and 10 there, right? Or is this some kind of penalty?
Well, the yard marker on the far side says 1st down. The yard marker on the near side says 2nd down.
So, but I believe it's going to be a 2nd down.
It should be a 2nd and 10, and we're going to call that an incompletion.
And if they leave it right there, we will take it.
Oh, absolutely. This is the best case scenario, like I said, for the Eagles, if they call that an incompletion. Because you're looking at a 2nd and 10 instead of, in the case of a sack, a 2nd and 18, and in the case of a fumble recovered, about a 2nd and 13 or 14. The officials are still talking about it over in the by the far hash mark at about the 46, 47-yard line.
So they're still saying it's 1st down, though. Wow, that was a penalty.
They call a penalty against Harlan. And the ball will be at the 47, which is where it was before, so no step off, I guess. And the ball remains at the 47, and it's a 1st and 10. We're in the exact same situation as before all of this happened, with 2:03 left in the first half. Garcia in the shotgun. He's going to move Sebastian Diaz in motion here to the near side. Takes the snap, looks to this side, to the flat. Diaz picked up, hurdles a man as he crosses the 46, as he gets to the 46, and will be down at the 48 for a gain of only a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up for
this
the
Harlan defense is swarming all over the place, but I keep insisting. You know, there was 2 defenders making that tackle, and we still had a defender fly by him after he was out of bounds, and just because he missed the tackle, though.
That's right. Those defensive backs and those linebackers get to the ball quickly for Harlan. Minute 49 left. Here comes Willie Frausto in motion. High snap. Garcia pulls it down. Lets the pass go to the far side. Lots of jostling over on the far side. No flags. Boy, lots of contact on Sebastian Velasquez at about the 25-yard line. And Coach Can Gonzalez is in the official's ear on the far side.
He's telling them, come on, that's just too much. You know, if you're going to play a coverage that tight, and we are seeing it again here on on the Eagle Pass ISD YouTube.
And so it's a 3rd and 9 with a minute 42. Clock stops on the incompletion, and I believe the Eagles are going to use their second timeout of the half. We'll take it with them and be right back. Minute 42 left in the first half, and the Eagles have a 3rd and 9 near midfield at the 48-yard line. Clock is stopped coming out of that timeout. The Eagles will have one timeout left here in the half. Garcia takes a snap with left. Here comes the blitz. Has to get rid of it in a hurry, and is unable to. He's sacked inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. The Eagles are going to have to punt this ball away with about a minute 30 or so left here in the first half.
An all-out blitz coming from the Harlan linebackers, and Andy Garcia just unable to escape, and they bring him down at the 39-yard line.
The minute 22 left. Harlan now has pulled their first timeout of the half. In the minute 22, we're going to take a quick break and be right back. Again, Armando Leckler will be the holder for a 19-yard field goal attempt from Lázaro Frausto with the wind at his back. Snap here is going to be very important. Leckler gets it down, the kick is up and through. A very line drive short kick, but it managed to clear the crossbar.
About 2 feet.
And the Eagles get 10 points on the board. That will be the last play of the first half. And the Eagles will go into halftime with a 20-10 lead. We'll be right back here for the start of the second half. That's right, but then that pressure from the Harlan defensive line and from those linebackers kept coming through, and Andres Garcia did the best he could, especially on a late half drive there, to get the Eagles to 10 points. And we are ready. Lázaro Frausto is ready to kick off to start the second half. The kick is on its way. It's a short kick. It's fair caught at the 33-yard line by number 12, Tavion Ford, who scored a long touchdown in the first half. And this is going to be good field position here for Harlan. And, of course, the Hawks open with the wind at their back.
They do, and it's really difficult to kick off or punt with wind in your face, as that kickoff demonstrated that as the Hawks start from their own 34.
Ball's on the 34. Ferris from the shotgun takes the snap. The handoff is to Peyton Matthews in Matthews' room on the far side of the field, swings it out wide and gets a Harlan first down to the 45.
He was able to get north and south there and get enough on the far side of the field before he went out of bounds.
They'll give him the 40. Oh, the 45 is where they're spotting it. And it's a 1st and 10 for Harlan from there. 3 receivers here near side for Ferris. And he'll move Matthews now to his right. There's the snap. The handoff again to Jordan Matthews, who's got room up the middle of the formation. He gets across midfield into Eagle territory now to the 49-yard.
We're doing a really good job by our defensive backs. Here they come very quickly up to the line.
2nd and 5 from there. This time the handoff goes to Adrian McDade. McDade is out in open field and into the end zone for the Harlan touchdown. We hadn't seen McDade handle the ball at all in the first half, and this time he comes out on a 49-yard touchdown run to put the Hawks up 26-10 with a point after attempt coming up.
Harlan went into a hurry-up offense immediately after they got that first down, and I think it kind of caught our Eagle defense a little off guard.
That score comes with 11-18 in the third quarter. Point after attempt from Cartagena is up and good. The score now, Harlan 27, Eagles 10. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, the Eagles will be in offense. Here is the kickoff over the head of Sebastian Diaz and up the back of the end zone. And the Eagles, Morris, now with a sense of urgency, have to put some points on the board early in the third quarter with the wind in their face, trailing 27-10.
We really need to sustain the drive and get points off of the first possession here in the second half, as Harlan opened up with a quick touchdown.
Ball will come out to the 25 after the touchback. Andres Garcia from the shotgun with 2 receivers on either side. Take the snap. The handoff is to Adrian Rodriguez, who's got some room, weaves his way through the defense across the 30, the 31-yard line.
Really good misdirection heading to the far side of the field and then cutting back and getting some good yardage out to the 31.
So it's a 2nd and 4 now for the Eagles. The ball will remain here on the near hash mark. Adrian Rodriguez remains in the backfield with Andres Garcia. Here comes a blitz off the left side of the line. Adrian trying to turn the corner, and he'll be brought down for a loss of a yard to the 30. It's going to be a 3rd and 5 now for the Eagles with 10.5 minutes left here in the third quarter.
One of those times when Andres Garcia should have actually kept the football He got cleanly through the line while Melissa was trying to get the corner.
3rd and 5. Garcia with the snap, steps up in the pocket, lets it go, and the pass is incomplete. Intended for Pep Hernandez over on the far side at about the 36-yard line. Not a whole lot of room for him up against the sideline. The Eagles are going to have to punt here with 10:13 left in the 3rd quarter. And again, Willie Frausto will be punting with that stiff wind in his face. Kalen Gerbich-Schultz awaits this punt at about the 34-yard line.
What you try to do here is keep this punt as low as possible.
And there's a kind of line drive punt that takes a good Eagle bounce at first, but it's going to set up Harlan near the 45 at the 44. And again, good field position for the Hawks with 10:03 left now in the 3rd quarter. And the Eagle defense will be called upon again to stop this so far high-powered Hawks offense. They are averaging 41 points a game this season, are the Harlan Hawks, who come in here undefeated in a tough district here on the north side. There goes a man into the backfield. The handoff is to Tavion Ford. There's a flag, flies all the way from the referee in the backfield, usually in the area of holding, as Ford tried to turn the corner on the far side.
And they are marking where the foul occurred. And they will be stepping that off.
It'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Ball's going to end up back near around the 30-yard line or so. Inside the 35 at the 34.
It's still first down there for the Hawks.
First and 20 from there. 2 receivers on either side of the formation. There is McDade in motion. They're going to set up the screen, and there's plenty of room for Jaivery Graham to get a good chunk of that yardage back all the way to midfield. It's going to be a 2nd and 4 from there. There is a man down on the far side of the field for the Eagles, and while they attend to that young man, I'm going to take a quick break and be right back. .28 left in the 3rd quarter. They'll walk Devontae Monsivais off to the far sideline under his own power. Actually, number 43. I think Manny over on the far side. 2nd and 4 from midfield for Harlan. No one in the backfield with Ferris. Quick pass to Schultz down here on the near side, and the Eagle defense trying to bring him down, and is able to after a gain of only a yard to the 49.
Bounced off a couple of tacklers, but he did that. And here comes Harlan. As soon as the official puts this ball down, they're ready, and they're up to the line.
3rd and 3. 4 receivers down here to the near side, and Harlan a little bit discombobulated in offense. Will call a timeout with 8:54 left now in the 3rd quarter, and we'll take a break. 8:54 left in the third quarter. The Eagle defense trying to stop Harlan from converting on a 3rd and 3. Eagles trail 27-10. A 10-point ball game at halftime, and Harlan came out very quickly here in the second half on a 2-play drive.
Well, Ruben, what we're really kind of impressed with is as Harlan comes out, quickly sets up.
3rd and 3. Wildcat formation. McDade gets the snap. He comes down all the way here to the near side. That's actually number 6, Jordan Grady, with the direct snap. And a huge gain to get Harlan a first down in Eagle territory at the 37. The 1st and 10 for Harlan from there. Clock stops as Jordan went out of bounds, or Grady rather. Jordan Grady went out of bounds. 8:48 left in the third. 2 receivers over to the far side for Ferris. One split out wide right here. The handoff is to Graham, and Graham has room to run. Gets inside the 30 to the 29, where he's dropped by Luis Velasquez. And Harlan quickly has a 2nd and short, 2nd and about 2 from the 29.
Still in Harlan, feels they've got the Eagle defense on their foot. They go into a faster tempo.
They come to the line quickly. Here's a man into the backfield. That's Jordan Grady. The handoff there's a fumble, and the Eagles are on top of it at the 35-yard line. A fumble on the handoff from Ferris to Grady, and the Eagle defense has come up with their 3rd turnover of the ball game. And on comes Andy Garcia and the Eagle offense from the 35 to try to get some points on the board.
Well, they muffed the handoff. They couldn't really decide who was going to keep that, whether the quarterback or the man coming across. The only thing that could have been better in that play is for our Eagle defender to pick that up and just head the other way with it.
Scoop and score would have been good there, but the Eagles have the ball back now at the 35-yard line, and let's see if this ignites this Eagle offense. Here comes the blitz off the left side. Garcia steps in, lets the pass go, caught by Sebastian Diaz at the 41, and out of bounds he goes. He's going to be about 4 yards shy of a first down.
Had a little extracurricular activity over here after the Eagles felt that they were overdid themselves with Andres Garcia, our quarterback.
He's been stepping into that pressure all night long. 2nd and 4 from the 41, 7:36 left in the third quarter. Garcia in the shotgun. Will take the snap, drops back. Here comes the pressure. He's got time. He's got Sebastian Diaz in the middle of the field, and Diaz gets the Eagles a first down to the 49-yard line before being brought down by Dwayne Wingfield.
Andres Garcia, when you give him a chance to set up and really look downfield, his pinpoint passing is going to get the Eagles a lot of yardage.
In route for Sebastian Diaz in the middle of the field, able to get the Eagles a first down. Garcia looks left. There's the pass. It's caught again by Sebastian Diaz at the 45-yard line. He will be brought out of bounds down here on the near side by number 29, Felix Villanueva, and the Eagles move the chains again. They'll come to the line quickly. The line of scrimmage now is the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles from there.
Our Eagle defenders, receivers are now finding the seam here in the Harlan coverage.
Adjustments from the Eagle offense here in the second half so far, getting them some good yardage. Garcia stepping up. That ball is up in the air, and I don't know if that's going to be called a fumble or an incomplete pass. The official, the referee, is going to say that Garcia's arm was moving forward, and it's an incomplete pass. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10, but another example of that kind of rush that Andres Garcia has been facing all night.
Didn't give him that one. He didn't have an all-out blitz came at him, and he did good enough to try to get the pass away. And that ball was tipped and went up in the air. Luckily, we did not get that intercepted.
Garcia not rolling out as much, just stepping straight into the pocket here in the second half to avoid that Harlan blitz. 5 receivers across the formation. Garcia's in the backfield by himself on a 2nd and 10. Drops back to pass, looking downfield. Lets a pass go. Lots of holding there. And there are the flags as Willie Frausto is hung up there in the middle of the field with the Harlan defensive back. And the Eagles are going to get a first down via penalty.
Harlan defensive back knew he was beat. It caught him going in the wrong direction and knew that our receiver was fixing to just put the rockets on and head down the middle of the field. So he just reached out and grabbed him.
And sometimes that's a penalty you're willing to take instead of giving up a score. But on the penalty, the Eagles will now have the ball on the first down at the 26-yard line.
27-10 is our score if you just joined us, with Harlan leading the Eagles.
6:12 left in the third quarter. Garcia again all alone in the backfield, looks left, now comes back to this side. He'll keep it himself, pump fakes, still on his feet, whirls around at about the 15 and gets inside the 15-yard line on the quarterback keeper. A good scramble by Andres Garcia that gets the Eagles to the 13-yard line and another first down.
What a really good run by Garcia. And Andres, double pump once, looked downfield, and then just took up the middle and had some really good moves.
The Eagles have a first and 10 at the 14, at the 13-yard line now. Again, Garcia by himself in the backfield. Here comes the pressure. He's going to move up in the pocket again. Now goes right. He's going to be dropped from behind inside the 10 now to the 9-yard line.
I think the Eagle offensive coordinator Javier Cardenas has figured this out. As long as he can keep stepping up in the pocket and getting 3 or 4 or 5 yards, I think they're going to keep him honest that way.
They found a little something. It's just going to be about whether the Eagles can score enough points at the time that's left. 5:06 left in the third quarter. Down 27-10 are the Eagles. This time, Emilio Mendoza's in the backfield with Andres Garcia, who's got 3 receivers to the left of the formation. Pepe Hernandez split out wide right. Garcia rolls left, looking into the end zone, lets a pass go, and it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of Sebastian Diaz right there on the end line. The Eagles can still get a first down at the 3. It'll be a 3rd and 6 now from the 9-yard line. The clock stops on the incompletion. 4:50 left in the third quarter.
Let's see here what the Eagles. The ball is on the right hash mark.
Garcia waiting to snap as trips over on the right side of the formation. Here's a reverse. And trying to turn the corner is Pepe Hernandez. He was looking to throw it downfield and he slipped right at the 11-yard line. A loss of 2 yards on that play. And it brings up a 4th down. And we'll see if they send out Lázaro Frausto to get 3 more points here.
They did the little double reverse with him coming around to the near side of the field, and I think you were exactly right. He was going to slam on the brakes and throw the football, wasn't he? With his feet.
Looking into the end zone and the slippery wet turf here at Ferris Stadium got him. This is going to be a 28-yard field goal attempt for Lázaro Frausto. The kick is up and on its way and into the wind. It is good. Lázaro Frausto with the 2nd field goal of the game gets the Eagles 3 more points and gets them within striking distance. 27-13 now is the Harlan lead with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. We'll be right back. Minutes left in the third quarter. Lázaro Frausto, who just hit that 28-yard field goal to get 3 more points on the board for the Eagles, will be kicking off here. 2 men back deep to receive. kick is on its way. It's a short one. It'll be fielded by Schultz at the 31, and he fair catches it there. And Harlan will start from the 31-yard line. And the Eagle defense, which has 3 turnovers in this game, 2 interceptions and a fumble recovered, looking again to put a hold on this Harlan offense.
Harlan will start from their own 31-yard line as the Eagle defense wants to get a 3-and-out here.
Ferris from the shotgun takes the snap. Handoff is to Graham. Graham trying to find some room up the middle of the formation. And the Eagles circle around him and bring him down at the 35 after a gain of 4 yards. A 2nd and 6 coming up for Harlan, which will now be looking to bleed this clock, even though we are about close to the end of the 3rd quarter, and extend these drives.
3:40 and counting.
All on the near hash mark, and a 2nd and 7 for Harlan. Harris awaits the snap. The handoff again is to Graham. Looking for room on the left side of the line, and the Eagle defense closes that up quickly. A gain of only a yard to the 36.
A good job by our Eagle defensive front 3. And then we're getting a lot of help from our linebackers.
So it'll be 3rd and 5 for Harlan with 3:02 left in the 3rd quarter. The Eagle defense looking to hold. Harlan looks to convert here on a 3rd and 5. Ferris from the shotgun takes the snap, takes the handoff to Graham, drops back looking for someone open. Here comes the Eagle pressure. Ferris rolling right, still looking downfield. There's the pass, and it is incomplete and out of bounds down here. No flags on the play. The Eagle defense is held. More importantly, on that incompletion, the clock stops with 2:40 in the 3rd quarter, and the Eagle offense is going to have the ball back, hopefully with good field position.
Really good job by our defense, our secondary. He set up to throw the football, looked downfield, couldn't find nothing, started rolling out to his right to the near sideline, and then we got the pursuit on him, and he just needs to throw it out of bounds.
Good job by the defense of bringing in that pressure. Harlan is fixing to run out of time here before getting this punt off. They've got 7 seconds left on the play clock. They need to get this ball snapped and punted. 2 seconds, 1 second, just in time. The punt is on its way. The Eagles are going to have a chance. Oh, it's a fair caught. I don't think Pepe Hernandez ever called the fair catch. Now he gets past a couple of tacklers before getting across the 35 to the 36, and that's actually pretty good strategy by Pepe Hernandez. Acting nonchalantly, as if he had called a fair catch, waited for the coverage team to get past him, and then tried it.
Not only that, he caught the football and just stood there. And then all of a sudden, he took off running, and the ball is at the 36-yard line.
Eagles looking to make it interesting here near the end of the 3rd quarter. 2:27 left in the 3rd. The Eagles trailing 27 to 13. Garcia's in the backfield by himself. 3 receivers to this side, 2 over to the right side of the formation. There's a snap. Garcia quickly looks this way, and a lot of contact down here where he was looking for his intended receiver, Emilio Mendoza. But no call on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and 10. Clock stop with 2:22 left in the 3rd.
Sebastian Diaz was also there, and I want to maybe think that Sebastian maybe turned the wrong way as that ball flew past him behind him. That's one of those plays where you quarterback throws the ball before the receiver even turns around.
Timing play. 5 receivers across the formation now for Garcia. Drops back to pass, has some time, and has room too. Looking to turn the corner down here, still on his feet, gets past another tackler at the 40, and finally dragged down and out of bounds at the 42. A gain of 6 yards on the quarterback scramble, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. A very crucial 3rd down here. The clock stops as Garcia goes out of bounds with 2:12 left in the 3rd quarter.
They flushed him out of the pocket and put on some pretty good moves over here down the near sideline, and then got tackled into the Harlan bench.
2:12 left in the 3rd. Garcia From the shotgun, 3 receivers to the top side, ball on the near hash mark. The Eagles need 4 yards to keep this drive going. Garcia rolls right as Sebastian Diaz wide open at midfield, and Diaz still on his feet. Needs to make sure to hold on to that ball, and he does, and he gets it to the 40-yard line in Harlan territory now. And it's an Eagle first down, and you mentioned it, this Eagle offense is starting to find a little rhythm.
They're finding the seams there, and they're surgically, picking apart the Harlan defensive coverage.
Minute 45 left in the third quarter. Ball is at the 40-yard line on the far hash mark. Garcia with Emilio Mendoza in the backfield with 3 receivers here to the near side. The snap, Garcia fakes the handoff. Quick pass caught by Willie Frausto inside the 35 to the 34. Again, a 6 yards there is going to make it a 2nd and 4. The clock does keep moving. A minute 23 left now in the third quarter.
Willie had to actually come back and get that football as it was thrown a little bit behind him, but nonetheless, a really fine catch. And a good job of Andres Garcia picking up the coverage and knowing who the open man was.
Looks for the open man over on the left side of the formation. Right there. Minute 4 now. On a 2nd and 4. Garcia is going to put Velasquez in motion across the formation. Looking left first. Here comes the pressure. Has to roll right. Looking to step up. Lets the pass go, and it's incomplete. As he was being dragged down, the clock stops with 52 seconds left in the third quarter. The Eagles now will face a 3rd and 4.
You know what about? They just started the play clock, so we got plenty of time there.
4th and 1, and the Eagles need to convert here to keep this drive alive with 15 seconds left in the third, and now the Eagles are going to call a timeout, stop the clock with 15 seconds in the third quarter. The score, Harlan 27, Eagles 13. The Eagles looking to convert on a 4th and 1. We'll be right back. As we come back from the timeout, 15 seconds left in the third quarter, and the Eagles facing a 4th down conversion attempt, the first one of the ball game. It's a 4th and 1 from the 31. The scoreboard still says 4th and 4, but you can see down there that it's only about a yard between the line of scrimmage and the line to get, which is the 30. Garcia in the shotgun, 2 receivers on either side of the formation. Takes his snap, he's going to try it himself. Goes right, has room, still on his feet at the 25, now cuts up field inside the 20, and pushed out of bounds as he nears the 15-yard line. 6 seconds left on the clock. I looked over, there were 8 seconds when he stepped out of bounds. I looked back, there were 6 seconds were there. So some of these clock issues persist here.
Well, you just got a slow finger there.
18 from the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Man in motion, the ball goes to him, and looking to turn the corner is Willie Fausto, and he's able to get near the 10-yard line to the 11, and that will be the last play of the third quarter. The Eagles are threatening, down 27-13. We'll be right back for the start of the fourth quarter. At the start of the fourth quarter, the Eagles, Morris, deep in Harlan territory, looking to strike and get some points on the board here early on in the fourth quarter.
Well, we just starting the fourth quarter. We are 27-13. We get 7 points on the board here. We're just it's a one-possession game after that. The most important than that in this fourth quarter, we're going to have the win to our back.
There are We should mention some storms moving in just into the area, so it's about to get rainier and windier down on the field. Ball's at the 11-yard line. Second and 3 coming up for the Eagles. Garcia takes the snap, rolls right, looking downfield, nobody's open. Now he's got a man down here. Willie Fausto with the catch at the 3-yard line. Are they going to call that complete? Yes, they are. And so Willie has the Eagles on a first and goal at the 3.
Nice job of Andres Garcia rolling to his right and waiting for his receiver.
There's a flag at the 9, and I think they're going to step it off against the Eagles.
Let's see what that call is.
This will be a hold, so it will remain second down. The penalty will move the ball back here to the 20-yard line, it looks like. 21 is where they'll spot that. And it wipes out the first down and the catch for Willie Frausto. It's going to be second and 13 now from the 21. As again, the wind really whipping down on the field now. The Eagles, for what it's worth, have the wind at their back. But with these storms moving into the area, it's going to be difficult to do much of anything here in about maybe 15-20 minutes. Here comes the blitz. Garcia steps in, has Sebastian Diaz open, and he has to climb the ladder and reach up for that pass. And he's down at the 13.
Unable to keep his balance as he went up to make the catch. Had he been able to sustain his balance, I think he could have turned and got a few more yards and maybe get in the end
He
zone.
might have been able to get into the end zone. There was no one around him there. From the 13, now a 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. No doubt still 4-down territory here if the Eagles can't get the first down. Garcia dropping back to pass, steps up in the pocket, rolls right, still looking for someone open. The pass is incomplete. Looking for Sebastian Diaz there in the end zone, and it's going to be a 4th and 5.
That ball low, and more than likely the Eagles here are going to choose to kick the field goal and put points on the board.
Lázaro Frasco will come on for his 3rd field goal attempt. 11:05 left in the ball game. This is going to be a 30-yard field goal attempt for Lázaro Frasco with the wind at his back. High snap. The hold is down though, and the kick is no good. And the score remains with 10:58 as another second clicks off the clock after that field goal, 27-13 with 10:58 left in the ball game. We're going to keep it right here as the Harlan offense will come onto the field.
Well, Ruben, 10:58 left in this football game, and 27-13, 14 points right now is our deficit, as the Harlan Hawks now have got the football deep in their territory at the 20-yard line.
Harlan will come on. 10:58 left. Again, the Eagle defense will be called upon here for another stop at the top of the 4th quarter. Ball on the far hash mark. Expect Harlan to run the ball and grind this clock now. Here's Schultz in the backfield. Back to pass is Ferris. Looking for the screen. Has a man open, and all the way down the field on the far side goes the receiver, Adrian McDade, which again we didn't see in the first half. Has been important to this Harlan offense here in the second half. And Harlan now quickly is to near midfield at the 47.
As Harlan gets quickly up to the line of scrimmage, here's the snap.
Again, McDade with the carry, still on his feet, coming down to the near side, turns the corner at midfield, gets north and south, and is finally brought down inside the 45 at the 44 by a bunch of Eagle tackle.
And Ruben, que son aficionados del fútbol americano, y les mandamos un saludo desde acá, desde San Antonio, donde de 27-13 con Harlan adelante.
I thank everybody who's joining us tonight on KINL 92.7 and on the Pass ISD YouTube page. Morris and I are glad to be here to bring you this playoff action. Here's McDade again with the carry. He's going to be pushed back by the Eagle defense to the 40, and it's going to set up a 3rd and about 2 now.
9:30 and counting here.
All will be at the 45-yard line. 3rd and 2 now. Coming up for Harlan with 9:20 left in the ball game, and of course the Hawks are in no hurry now to get this snap off.
A blustery, rainy night here at Ferris Field Stadium here in San Antonio.
I have some wet roads on the way back to Eagle Pass tonight for all of the folks who made the trip up here to San Antonio. Here's another handoff, this time for Graham, and Graham is not going to get the first down after a gain of only a yard to the 44. It's going to bring up a 4th and 1 for Harlan, and no doubt they will keep their offense on the field and try to convert on this 4th down, although we see mass substitutions down there. Harlan might try to pin the Eagles deep on a punt. It's going to be a Wildcat formation again, it looks like, and a direct snap to Jordan Grady. The Eagle defense will have to stop him here. Grady drops the ball, picks it up, trying to turn the corner. Let's see if the Eagles can stop him. Trying to stretch out. It's going to depend on the spot down here, and they're going to say he didn't get it. They're going to call him out at the 45, and the ball goes over on downs, and the Eagles again will have the ball at the 45-yard line with 8:14 left, down 27-13.
You have to figure that the wet conditions down on the field made a difference that time. That he mishandled the snap. All he could do was pick it up and head to the near sideline, and he was just short, about a yard short as he went out of bounds.
Eagles will start from their own 45. The rain increasing here as we reach the bottom of the 9 o'clock hour. Garcia from the shotgun. Quick snap. Passes to Sebastian Diaz. He's open on the far side. Diaz trying to get out of bounds so as to stop back the moving forward progress to the 42. Gain of 2 yards on the carry. It's going to be 2nd and 8 now. The clock keeps ticking under 8 minutes. 7:53 left in the ballgame.
Look for the Eagles to work the sidelines here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Got 2 men split to each side. Garcia in the shotgun. Here's the snap. And he's going deep. Got a man open down at the 11-yard line. Makes the catch in between 2 defenders, and that is number 11 making the catch. That's Sebastian Diaz. And the Eagles have got a 1st down inside the 10-yard line. The ball is spotted at the 7, 1st and goal on a really nice pinpoint pass by Andres Garcia.
7:09 now left in the ball game. Garcia with a good pass to Sebastian Velasquez. The rain is really coming down on the field. Garcia takes the snap, keeps it himself, looking for room up the middle. They're going to stop him at the line of scrimmage, the 8. It'll be a 2nd and goal from there.
Imperative that the Eagles get this football into the end zone with the 6:42 here, and they've got a 2nd and goal to go from the 8-yard line. 2 men split to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the slot. Here is the snap, back to Passes Garcia. Now he's looking, he throws it behind his defender, his receiver in the end zone.
Garcia with some pressure there, had to dance around in the backfield. Clock does stop on the incompletion with 6:21. You got to imagine at this point now, it's 4-down territory for the Eagles. 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. The Eagles are trying to get into the end zone here to make it a 1-score game. And in the waning minutes of this ball game, 6:21 left. Garcia from the shotgun. Takes a snap, fumbles the snap, now steps up, lets a pass go, and it is incomplete. Two receivers in the area for the Eagles, Pep Hernandez and Sebastian Diaz, and they kind of converged there. And the ball was, I think, briefly in Pep Hernandez's hands. There's a flag back here at the 21, so we've got a lot going on down on the field.
Well, I want to think that may be roughing the passer, as Andres Garcia took a really good hit. In fact, they are taking a look at him over on the near sideline, and he went down, got on one knee on the opposite side of the field, and then he cleared the cobwebs, so to speak, and he's heading back onto the field here.
Half the distance on the roughing the passer penalty is going to put this ball at the 4-yard line.
More important, it's a first down, isn't it?
It is a first down from the 4, first and goal. From there with 6:14, clock does stop because of the penalty. The Eagles trying to make it interesting here at the end of the ball game. 6:14 left before the end. 27-13 is the Harlan lead, but the Eagles are knocking on the door at the 4-yard line. Garcia from the shotgun. Willie Frausto in motion. Little toss forward to him. Frausto looking to turn the corner, still on his feet. He'll lose about a yard as he's pushed out of bounds. Importantly, the clock does stop with 6:07.
Over on the far side of the field, as he was just, he ran out of green out there. He was not able to cut the corner. And like you said, he did go out of bounds to stop the clock at 6:07 left here in the game. And a 27-13 Harlan lead.
It'll be a second and goal now from the 4. Ball on the far hash mark. The handoff is to Cadrian Rodriguez, who gets north and south at about the 3. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. And the Eagles have to get to the line quickly as the clock is ticking. With 5:56 now showing on the clock. They're going to mark Cadrian down at the 1-yard line. It's going to be a third and goal from there.
Now they're getting the play from the sideline, setting up 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left, 1 to the right of Garcia.
Andres Garcia with the quarterback keeper trying to get into the end zone. They're going to try to push him in, but they're going to call him down at the 1. Clock still ticking, under 5.5 minutes left, and the Eagles are going to have a 4th and goal from there. And now they're going to use one of their 2 remaining timeouts with 5:23 left on the clock. Eagles have called a timeout. When we come back, they will be facing a 4th and 1. We'll be right back. Left in the ballgame, and the Eagles with a crucial 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Andres Garcia very close to getting into the end zone on that last keeper as his offensive line tried to push him into the end zone. The Harlan defense stood up and pushed them back. 4th and goal. The Eagles have to score here to make this a game, with the Harlan Hawks leading 27-13. Garcia and Cadrian Rodriguez have a blocker in front of them on the right side of the line. Here's Garcia rolling right, going to look for someone open. Sebastian Diaz with the catch. About 3 yards deep in the end zone, and the Eagles have the touchdown. With 5:17 left in the ballgame, it's Hawks 27, Eagles 19.
Here comes the point after, as the Eagles hoping to make it a 1-possession game here. And you got to keep in mind that there's 5:17 left here. This point after very important for the Eagles.
And the rain is now coming down in sheets down here on the field. We'll see how Lázaro Frausto is able to handle his plant leg here on this point after attempt with 5:17 left in the ball game. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is on its way, and it is good. And it's a one-score ball game. Hawks 27, Eagles 20 with 5:17 left in the ball game. We'll be right back. 5:17 left in the ballgame, and the Eagles have just made it interesting. A one-yard touchdown pass from Andres Garcia to Sebastian Diaz has made the score Harlan 27, Eagles 20, the by-district playoff game here at Ferris Stadium in San Antonio. Lázaro Frausto will kick this off with the wind at his back. Although it's a wind that's swirling now as the rain comes down heavier down on the field. That's fielded at the 10-yard line, and still on his feet is the return man. Stopped at the 20, still on his feet, and finally pushed out of bounds on the far side at about the 30-yard line. Peyton Matthews with the return. There is a flag at about the 19-yard line, and this might be stepped off against Harlan. That's usually in the area. It's right where Matthews turned the corner, usually in the area of a hold.
Either a hold or a block in the back, and that is going to be important because that's going to, from that point, they're going to step off the yardage right at the 20-yard line. So this should take it back to the 10. And lo and behold, with a wet football, the conditions down on the field, if the Eagle defense can put some pressure on the Harlan quarterback, anything can happen.
That's what they are depending on. Harlan does have 2 timeouts left in the ballgame. The Eagles down to 1. Hawks will come out from the 10-yard line. The handoff down here to McDade. Gets that ball to the 20-yard line. It'll be a steady diet of Adrian McDade here in the second half.
And they're fighting for the football there as if it came loose. And no signal from the officials yet. As we had an Eagle that was holding on to that football like, you never know. You try something like that, it may work.
We didn't hear a whistle up here, but it is a first down on that 11-yard gain from the day. 4:53 left in the ballgame. Harlan on the move, the Eagle defense looking to stop this Harlan ground attack. Man goes into the backfield. That's Peyton Matthews on the left. He'll get, it's actually a keeper by Ferris. And the Eagles bring him down as he crosses the 25 to the 26-yard line. A gain of 5 yards there makes it 2nd and 5.
Eagles still have 1 timeout, 4:27 and counting. And these next 2 downs are going to be very critical for the Eagles' chances to tie this football game.
You can make sure that this Harlan offense will not snap the ball until they are down to about a second on the play clock, looking to grind out this clock late in the ballgame. 4:03 left. There's the snap. Graham with the carry, has room on the right side, and he's brought down at about the 33, but it's good enough for a first down. They'll give him 34 for point.
And that an important first down for the Hawks. As he went to the far side of the field, got enough yardage for the first down. The ball spotted at the 34-yard line.
3:35 showing on the clock. Eagle defense trying to hold on here late in the ball game and either force a turnover or force, at this point, 3 downs and a punt. Man in motion. There's the snap. Ferris looking downfield. He's going to look to set up the screen, sets it up for Graham. Graham gets the ball at the 35, and he's got room. Good job by the Eagle defense of pushing him out of bounds over on the far side to stop the clock with 3:04. Ball will be at the 41-yard line.
Here's where the Eagle defense needs to start taking a little chance here. You don't figure they're going to throw the football because if an incompletion will stop it. So you've got to believe they're just going to run the football, and you've got to stop the run.
Got to key in on whatever's happening in the backfield there for Harlan. 3:04 left in the ballgame. There's the snap. The handoff to Graham. Graham has some room. Now cuts upfield at about the 45. And we'll get down to near midfield, the 49, before he's brought down. But he's brought down inbounds, and the clock will keep ticking. With 2:51 now showing before the end of the ball game. One timeout left for the Eagles. We'll see when they decide to use it. They're going to have to use it on defense as the Harlan Hawks have a new set of downs here from the 49. You see the official holding that ball with the towel over it. That's because of the amount of rain that's falling now down there on the field at Ferris Stadium.
Anything can happen, Ruben, with such a wet football. You mishandle it, especially if you're snapping it in the shotgun.
Here's another carry for Graham, this time here to the near side. The Eagles trying to strip that ball, but Graham is going to be able to get to the 45 for a gain of 6. And it's going to be a 2nd and 4 coming up now for Harlan. 2 minutes exactly left now as Harlan comes to the line of scrimmage. The 45. And the clock will keep ticking. The Eagles do have one timeout left. They've chosen not to try to stop the clock here as we see the wind and the rain now just come down hard down on the field. Harlan won't even break the huddle until they've got 10 seconds left on the play clock. Now they come to the line of scrimmage. Ferris from the shotgun awaits the snap. Gets it there. It's a quarterback keeper, and Ferris has room right up the near hash mark, and he's going to have another first down inside the 35 to the 34. A minute 20 left in the ball game.
Ball at the 34-yard line as Harlan seems to have this well in hand here.
Clock ticking down to 60 seconds now. And it'll be under 60 seconds by the time Harlan snaps this football. They do have to snap it a couple of more times, as you mentioned, Morris, and with the wet conditions down there, you never know what could happen. The Eagle defense will wait for the snap here with 47 seconds left on the clock, and out. Harlan will take a knee. The Eagles will use their last timeout of the game with 43 seconds left. And it looks like partners rewind down here to 43 seconds left. The Eagles are going to come up just a little short this by-district playoff.
Well, it's 27-20, and anything can happen, but you can rest assured that over here in the Harlan sideline, they're saying that he may even go under center to take the snap instead of risking a longer snap and then just go down on one knee. And with 43 seconds, they'll probably have to run maybe one more play.
We talked about it at the top of the broadcast. Harlan's averaging 41 points a game this season. For these 27 points here tonight, you've got to hand it to the Eagle defense. They kept them within range, and the Eagles made this a very close ball game here in the fourth quarter. Just not enough to catch up to Harlan. That very first touchdown to start the second half was a big one for the Harlan Hawks.
It was, and after that, the Eagle defense they hurt us on long run because we did an excellent job with our defensive secondary.
Victory formation for Harlan again. Ferris will take the snap, takes a knee at the 44, and the Hawks will not have to snap this football again. As the clock winds down to near 30 seconds now, they will restart the play clock, and that will be the last play of the ballgame. Final score for those of you listening in on the Eagle Pass ISD YouTube channel. Final score 27-20. I want to thank the Eagle Pass ISD for allowing us to be alongside you for this ballgame. For my broadcasting partner Morris Lipson Jr., my name is Ruben Valadez. Thank you so much. For those of you listening
short.